So Madea.
Oh hell no!
Is this a good camera angle?
I don't know. You want something more dynamic?
Well, no. I mean, is this? Are we visible? Like, if I do this, am I getting out of camera?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, Madea. Well, let's start from the beginning. How we got into this situation. I was, cleaning up after messes of people, in the workplace, when I received a call from a good friend, Awesome. He had this perfect idea. Let's go see Boo Madea.
Yeah.
For the fam. For the enjoyment of our amusement of how bad this movie is gonna be.
We knew it was gonna be bad. You see the commercial? Madea, boo, twerk, twerk, twerk. You see that commercial?
I seen the 3 different commercials. Now, this film consists of YouTube stars and all that stuff.
But not the big YouTube. Not like, these are YouTube stars you have to look up. It's not like you just notice them immediately.
Yes. I decided to bring my sister along because she's a Madea fan.
That's a shame, though. But I guess.
It was a shocker to find out that this movie
was the worst of all.
Was the worst, which is they say is the best.
This movie. With Tyler Perry movies,
the writing in this has morals behind it. You can get behind the movie, and Madea was dumbed down. It's like if Ed, Edd n Eddy. The idiot Ed. What I mean is Jimmy Neutron. Sheen. Yes. Remember Planet Sheen? That movie, spin-off?
Yes.
This is that movie.
That's a good comparison.
It's like giving Madea an entire film.
Like, usually Madea is a side character, like, when it's like, because most Tyler Perry movies, it's not all Madea. It's like, I got a side chick, but I love her, and I'm married. And then another story is like, I'm in the streets, I need to get out the gang life. And then the next story will be like, I'm a single father with 3 kids and 3 different baby mamas.
And then Madea, like,
I'm gonna hit him with frying pans.
I just got arrested again for whatever reason.
I got a gun and a hammer in my purse, and I'm the whacking.
I twerk every day. I've been on the pole all night.
She brings that up way too much. But imagine a movie just about that character, and then that is this.
There is like subplots where Medea's son. So this plot consists of her son and dealing with the relationship of him and his daughter. And so the daughter wants to go to this frat party, and she's 17 years old.
38.
And he's like, no. But she's like, sucker, I don't care. I'm gonna be a savage throughout this movie.
Dude, this daughter was like unrealistically savage. Like, I've seen some like disrespectful kids.
I've came across pregnant mothers fighting their daughters at the club because I've been there, and with the trench coat.
They're not even this blatantly savage with the way that they were talking.
I mean, she was throughout the movie. I didn't feel any, respect towards this kid. I just wanted to slap her on the side of the head. She just
wanted to go to the party, man. Okay, so they like. So he has to go on a business trip for reasons that are just unexplained. I'm going on a business trip. The trope.
Yeah. But I won't be here, so you have to go to your mother's.
But they're like, no. So then, I mean, the normal father would just force her to go to the Medea's house, but no, not this.
She said she wants to stay, there and everything. She has like a little brother. He like has 5 minutes in the movie. He had
little brother was in this movie.
Yeah, he was just like on the stairs. All
that
outrage. I don't remember. There was one chill. The little brother was like, just bye, and then he gone.
This whole movie. I don't remember him, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, out of all that outrage, you can miss some stuff.
This movie was ridiculous, man.
Now, let's get to the crazy part. And it all starts when Madea and Bam is at the, doing trick or treats, And she, they're like, hey, Madea, we gonna be going in the whatever, sucking this stuff and everything. And it's like, oh, I got a call. Yeah, because I need 2 cans and everything. And then they passing out candy, and it's like, here you go, baby, and taking more candy out. Taking more candy out. I can't knock a hustle, though. Yeah, it's true. The whole situation that's going on, it's just so much absurdity with the talking and stuff. And it's just just babbling. And it's just attacking of the ears. It was I feel like there wasn't a script written for the babbling scenes. And usually that can work if you have a good actor and a good director. Take Martin Scorsese movies, for example. A lot of the script was improvised there was a script, but a lot of it, with the dialogue, with the interplay, is just improvised. As well as that with the filmmaking. But this was not good improvisation, man. This was just grating. Having a conversation in the film, you have to have something going on more interesting than just a scene where they're going back and forth and back and forth. But with this film, it's just back and forth, and it's just dialogue, and it is boring. It's just crazy black people. It's just Madea going, I'm gonna slap you. I will say that again. Say that again. I'm gonna whip you upside the head. I'm gonna throw you off the roof. And then it's just it was just nonsense. There was no points. So, anyways, back to the candy, dude. The black boy. We don't need to sum up the whole movie because that's gonna take hours. Basically, yeah. I'm getting ready to just dissect this film and rip it apart. We just need to talk about some key elements, man. The 15 or that scene went on for a good 30 minutes of them just discussing, and I'm the daughter's just upstairs, and I'm she hears all this. Yeah. Now the conversations are just it's bad. It's pretty bad. Talking about stabbing pencils with the testicles. There was no dude. He remember when he pushed him off and the pencil went through. Wait, I thought they were talking about legs. No, that was the one ball. That's what they were saying. I thought they were talking about legs, dude. I thought that was a joke. Oh, dude. See, I was getting lost in this dialogue because it was so. I was listening to it and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And it was the baby getting beaten to the hospital and all this stuff going on. That's black people for you. Yeah, black people. But then okay, so he leaves, and then she comes in with this cliche. Her house is haunted. You need to leave. And then she gets out the button that somehow she has a button that controls every light to the house. Yes. And then she's pressing it to make it seem like the lights are going crazy. And I'm okay, you could have a button, but where are the noises coming from? Because every time a light goes off, it's whoosh, 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 glass shattering. Oh yeah, also about the characters, the side characters, as well as Madea, those 4 other... Joe? There's Joe, there's Bam, there's that raunchy lady. That old lady was I love the college boys. I love the college boys. Take off their shirt. I just want to feel them up. Dude, that was bad. I'm still my sister was just what is going on right now? I've seen... All we could do, was just look at each other with the saddest look in our eyes, the end of the world was coming. Yes. And we just wanted to huddle together at the end of Knowing and watch that movie theater explode. But out of all of that absurdity, people enjoyed the movie. I'm not saying don't watch the movie. It's just our opinions, This movie was bad. To us. This movie was not good. And man,
This movie, I did not laugh at one moment in this movie.
I
a joke.
I was shocked to see, and it like I was just like, huh, well, that is something. The part I could say I enjoyed was this one comedian in the ending of the film.
His one line
with the soaps.
Wash your back or something.
Yeah. And other than that, let's talk about the frat party.
Oh, the frat
itself.
These were the kindest frat bros, though.
Yes, because they were these girls were 17. They go in and they get ready to, smooch and
they about to turn it up.
Yes, but he's like, "Oh, they're 17."
38. She's like, "I'm 17." He's 17.
The chest opening.
Oh yes, man, that was so pointless. She was like, "Oh, I used to get paid on the pole, bouncing." Dude, they were grabbing the chest and everything, and there were honk noises. You hear the noises when
yes.
it was like,
it was like honk honk, and she punches people in the face.
Yes, I didn't understand this movie at all, man.
And the frat boys, they were like, "Feel those boobs, 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 boobs." I was just like, the cringe. Frat people don't just out of nowhere be saying, "Boobs, boobs, bruh, bruh, boobs."
They could do a lot of backflips, though. But man, so, like, they end up picking Madea up and throwing her into the bushes. Cause, like, oh, man.
And then somehow the police come in, and shortly after that, and almost ruin the party. That's when they have the perfect idea. Let's go prank Madea and those old people. To death.
I feel like we were supposed to believe that these were actually zombies and not a prank by the fraternity.
What are you talking about? I mean, they look fake as ever.
But I mean, we didn't know that until like, I feel like that's what Tyler Perry wanted us.
Okay, so with the first prank that they start doing when they go back to the house and everything,
is the clowns, man.
With the clowns. So Madea goes to the attic upstairs, and there's a clown in the attic, and she's like, wait, what was it? All my life I had to fight.
Why does she always quote the color purple? Why
it was funny the first time.
It was never funny to me.
I mean,
when it was like, "I love Harpo, but I kill him dead for her and beat me." Who's Harpo? I wanted to slap that boy and Madea and the little girl next to her.
All my life I had to fight. I love Harpo, but I kill him dead before I let him beat me.
Who's Harpo?
Go on, go to school. Go on, sit down.
I feel like if you were in there, you'd be slapping everybody.
Everybody. Joe, man. Joe would be getting slapped. Then when Madea runs downstairs after dropping that clown.
Yeah.
Joe's like laying there with the blanket over him. "Why you messing around with us?" "I ain't messing around. I ain't playing around. I'm playing with myself."
And that moment, my brain exploded.
And his hands were moving, man.
I wanted to walk out of that theater.
"I ain't playing around. I'm playing with myself."
The other characters, the one with the nasty one, she's like, what is it?
Yeah, let me.
Where was she when the ghost? Oh, she was in the TV room. She was just
freaking out.
She was watching TV, and TV kept going back on and off, and she was like, "What's going on?"
Remember when Joe apprehends one?
Yeah.
One of those clowns.
He was smoking
the reef, the weed.
And then he just slaps him.
Yeah. And then he drops. And it was bad. It was bad, man. But then when when they catch him and he's a horse, he's like, "Oh, that's a horse. Can I ride?" Isn't that how she sounded?
Yes, that's what she did. Oh, dude. I was just like, the cringe is rising.
Cringe, man. Aunt Bam, man. The joke that they kept trying to push that was not funny was that she has a card to smoke the weed. But then she just like, what does she call her? Neighbor, I got a card. Like, all the time. Anytime someone questions her about the weed.
Nobody questioned her about the weed. She just came out and the card.
She came out before there were any questions asked. I'm like, this is not a funny joke.
They go back out to the car, and I guess they try to get away from the house.
Yeah.
Then they end up stranded in this woods or somewhere, and that's when Madea and Bam gets out of the... Madea the nasty woman just comes out of the car and they
check under the hood, Madea. Yeah.
Perfect. Check under the hood. And it's like, oh, it's shot! And so out of nowhere, she slowly turns around, and you know what's expected.
It's a whole bunch of zombies.
A whole bunch of
doing backflips and
parkour. So there's a convenient church there,
which is the church the daughter goes to conveniently.
That the church somehow and the girl.
And why is the church open on Halloween nights? Why are they all there?
And it's like, you want Jesus, Madea? Then she's like,
yes, I need And then she's like, confess your sins. And she's like, the children don't want to hear my sins.
Boop bounce.
Yeah, right in front of the church. Right in front of the church. She just slams it together and it sounds like an ocean wave. That was cringe.
Oh,
that was cringe.
Dude, the absurdity was at the maximum high. And then she's like, and then the pastor comes out of nowhere. That wasn't a ghost. Those were prankers. Here, my daughter. And she comes out of nowhere looking all sad, like, I'm sorry, Madea.
I'm sorry, Madea.
You know, we didn't want
just wanted to party. And then they do this whole convoluted prank where, like, they pretend to show the dangers of partying, where they pretend that the girl is dead and someone killed her, so they have to arrest them all, and then they get a fake prison bus with all the people from Medea's block. I'm like, how did they orchestrate this, man? And then they get real cops somehow, and then it's like and then they make this fake prison fight in the bus. And I was like, if I was one of those kids, I would have known this wasn't real.
Yes.
Like, just sitting there. Like,
because nobody's actually killing each other.
And then there was the bad acting. No one in this movie could act, man. No one in this movie was a good actor. Oh yeah, and then remember the heart-to-heart moment?
Oh yeah, where she's like, the only reason why I don't like you is because, you let everyone run over you like a rug. Because Mom cheated on you and you did nothing about it. And he's like, hold up.
I'm gonna do something about it right now. I'm gonna take everything.
I'm gonna take everything from your room. And Medea's like, that's right, homie.
And then Aunt Bam's like, I can fit these pants. And then the girl is just like, yeah, I can get all the boys with this. Like, where?
And they start taking her clothes. And she's like, stop. I can't take this. I'm sorry.
And it was that easy. That was the moral moment.
And then Tyler Perry gets all high pitch with his voice. He's like, you know it.
It almost sounded like
Madea.
It's as if Tyler Perry is Madea this whole time.
No, right? It's as if Madea was Tyler Perry the whole time.
What if Madea is the real and Tyler Perry is the costume?
Oh, that would have been a twist. I would totally see a movie if there was this serious film where, like, Tyler Perry has this split personality.
Sync. Okay.
X-Files.
Dude, I was in that theater and everybody was laughing except me and you.
And my sister, she didn't say a word until the ending of the movie. She just was like, I can't.
You wanted to leave.
I wanted to leave.
You whispered over like, can we just leave? And I was like, nah. You stay till the end.
I was like, yeah.
You paid $60 for this night.
I paid more than $60. Yeah, $60 exactly. Like $30 to get the tickets and $30 to get foods and drinks. And those nuggets were
They weren't worth it, but they were okay.
They were okay. $60 to see this movie. What do you rate this movie?
I rate this movie a no. This movie, boo.
I rate this movie a rusty shoe.
How does a shoe get rusted?
Just a dirty shoe, you know?
Shoes can't rust, man.
You know it has metal steel toe shoes and stuff?
I have the Columbine shooters up in here. Someone should have Columbine this movie.
Oh, you know we'll be dead in there because we were caught dead in that movie.
Honestly, if a crazy white guy and that they came in to shoot up that theater, I would be like, this is justifiable death.
Everybody in the club getting shot.
Yeah.
So, a dirty shoe.
Movie was not good.
Yeah. 10 out of a dirty shoe.
Like, yeah.
Rusty shoes.
No, shoes can't rust, man.
Yeah, shoes can rust. Steel toes.
Do you wear steel toes?
Yes. Yeah, we're at the trap house right now.
Madea Boo Halloween budget.
20 million United States dollars.
Good old 20 million.
Well, that's something. So, people who are out there who want to see this movie, go ahead and enjoy it. Don't stop. We're not going to stop it. We just want to express what we thought about the movie.
No, don't watch this movie. If you watch this movie, don't ever talk to me.